Can you see how I'm doing it? Are you seeing it? That's the way you're gonna be doing yours by the end of this video. Hi guys, let's make puff puff. To a bowl, I'm gonna be adding water, yeast and sugar. Please note that the yeast needs the sugar to activate. So I'm just gonna stir properly and add my salt, nutmeg and whisk. Now it's time to add my flour. Oops. I'm going to be sieving my flour. It is important that you sieve your flour. This is to ensure that any debris in the flour will be eliminated. So here I'm going to be mixing this with my wooden spatula, tongari or whatever you call it. You can use whatever you have. You can use spoon, you just need something simple, nothing too extra. So when you have this consistency, it's time to cover it and let it rise properly. You're gonna keep this for 30 to 45 minutes for it to rise and double in size. Now that it has doubled in size, it is time to fry. Puff puff is very simple. As a first timer, you need to oil your hands. But if you're a pro, you don't need to. You're already used to the drill. So as a first timer, please ensure you oil your hands so that your first set of puff puff will be easy for you. Then you can also use this method. You can put your puff puff inside the container and press it. Those are the two methods that I know how to do. But I'm not going to be showing the second method. This is how to get a very rounded puff puff. Now I'm testing if the oil is properly hot. If it's hot, it will come to the surface. But if it's not hot, it will stay put at the bottom. Ensure you use a thermometer if you cannot do this method. You need at least 170 degrees Celsius to have a proper fry. If your puff puff is burnt outside and raw in the middle, that simply means that your oil is very hot. So with these few tips, you know when you're doing something right or wrong. This is what the puff puff should look like when you do everything. This is what the puff puff should look like when you do everything right. I don't know if I'm calling it what you want to hear, but I call it puff puff. You can call it puff puff. You can call it puff. You can call it puff puff. It's still the same thing. So this is how the color should look, golden brown, when it's perfectly fried. And you can also use your chopstick, your skewer, to actually turn it. Look at how perfect this puff puff is looking. Golden brown. I like to do a mixture of different types. Slightly burnt, medium burnt, very burnt, because everybody have different preferences. So I'm just gonna fry the remaining batch. And guess what? While I was making this puff puff, a ton of people was there waiting for me to be done. Because the aroma did not make. You don't need flavor. You don't need flavor to make this, please. You do not need flavor. If you put vanilla flavor here, you have spoiled it. Yes, that's my preference. So you are entitled to yours. So this is how lush and beautiful this should be looking by the time it gets to the sieve. Brown, slightly brown, a little light in color, and this is the end result, guys. Making this was so much fun and it was delicious. We really enjoyed it. This is something you can make for your kids, for your husband on Saturday. You don't have to make it alone. You can make it with them, engage them in the making process, and they would really love it. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video and share it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.